This is a video about Alexandra's cochlear implants and processors. So Alexandra, can you please look at those orange books? Alexandra has 2 cochlear implants. Alexandra, can you look at me? One on each ear. Okay, look at the orange books again. This is her system. It's always going to be connected on a headband. I'm sorry, it tickles. And keep looking, okay? The smaller part goes over this top part, and then the wider elastic band goes over the battery. And I'm going to show how to pop these off. This white part in the middle is called her receiver, and it just twists and comes undone. And we take the battery and the receiver, we twist those apart as well. So the receiver piece stays at school, and then we hook the battery back up. And if you set the battery so it is pointed, let's say that her system is like pointing at 12, if you think of this as a clock, then her battery will point at about 2 o'clock, and then it twists back on. The way it is set up is that there are some like little arms or flanges that line up inside this processor piece. So set it at about 2 o'clock and it twists right back on, and then we make sure, I need you looking at the orange books, please. Make sure that this little piece is over, hold still please. And then this little piece is over the top of the processor, and then this bottom thick piece goes over the battery to hold it all in place. And then Alexandra has hooks that go all the way around her ear. Keep looking at the orange book, please, to hold everything in place. Just a little bit about, I'm going to pull this just for a second, and I'll redo your ponytail, but I want to show your magnet, okay? Your coil. Look at the orange books, please. Alexandra will have her hair back, or maybe it will be down, but this part of her processor is called the coil or the magnet. And on this side, it has a magnet, and then she has a corresponding magnet under the skin in her head. It was surgically implanted. And so this gets placed at about 10 o'clock from her ear. So if our clock is this way, 12 o'clock is straight up. The magnet sits, turn and look at the yellow books, please. The magnet sits at about 10 o'clock, about 2 inches away from her ear.
Right.
And if you don't find it, it won't stick. Now she has really thick hair, so you do have to get it under her hair, but once you get it, it literally sticks right into place.
I got it.
So that is how her system looks on both sides. Now, can you look at me, Alex? I'll fix your hair in just a second. Look back at me.
Okay.
Because here is a way, when I went to go find Alex today, this is what I saw. It had come off of her ear. And so it's just, when we get our pieces together, it's just important to make sure that the whole thing, look at me please, that the whole thing is all the way around her ear and it's being held in place. Does that one hurt? Does that one kind of bother your ear? Oh, that makes sense why it had come off. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, so in the morning, if I am not here, Alexandra, can you look at the yellow books again? Alexandra will come to school and her system will be her processor, which is the ear hook piece, and then the battery, and you will go to the box and pick up her receiver, pop off the battery, connect the receiver to the battery, so they're one unit, and then connect, just like the battery when you're taking it off, connect the whole receiver to place it at about 10 o'clock. Can you look at the orange books, please?
Sure.
Then they're all lined up. Then this is I can't find the big piece. There it is. There it is. Ugh. Then the big piece of her headband comes around and hooks around the battery to hold everything in. Make sure her little hooks are around her ear. And that is how, okay, look at the yellow books. And that is how the system should look.